What up? It's your boy T-Bone Reaction. Today's Music Monday. In case you hear a little bit of giggling going on, I got the little man in the back. He's also looking at his tablet and watching his favorite duo, Diane and Roma. So there's that. Other than that, give us Music Monday. I told you lately I've been getting into react to a lot of these house anthems being made. I've been listening to them. Then I seen little links on side from DJ Mags about the music behind it. Last week I did one behind the famous Lower theme by the Shapeshifter. This week I want to do it to another house anthem called The Weekend. Was made by Michael Gray. Also came around the same year as Lower theme in 2004. So 2004 around that time was like the uprise of the dance scene, the uprise of the newer dance scenes as well too. So yeah. So without further ado, let's check out the story behind the infamous end of the week single "The Weekend" by Michael Gray. Ready off the work. The video was iconic, and the song was just way to let loose, and the vocals was lovely. Let's get it.
Sitting in my office and the version coming and running out to my wife, said, "Oh my God, they've done it. This is it." Hi, this is Michael Gray, and this is my story of The Weekend. Well, I grew up with 4 elder sisters, and 2 of them was very much into a lot of soul music, George McRae, all these sort of records. And
even though I just did a video about top soul artists from the UK, we still got to do a study on the UK love and respect for soul music, for sure. Of all race and color, for sure, man.
I ended up sort of getting into that. Then one of my sisters started dating a DJ, and of course I was already into that. And by the age of 9 or 10, my dad had made me these 2 turntables in one unit, so I could mix between the 2. And then by the age I was 12, I was DJing under 16s discos once a month. When I was 18, I started going to clubs. Early 20s came, and I wanted to start working for this company called Disco Mix Club, where they were, the word mega mixes were used, and I was mega mixing out other people's records. And that was 1990, and by then I thought, right, I've achieved what I want to do, mixing other people's records.
That was like a good thing. That was like a thing. Like a lot of these EDM artists like DJ producers started out with doing a mega mix of their stuff or remixes of stuff before they do their own songs. So yeah, that's a cool start right there.
Records. Now I want to make my own records. I brought in a friend of mine who was a great keyboard player, John Pern. We started making records under the name of Greed. After that, this would have been about 1995, I set up a new name called Full Intention. So what we did, we changed our names to American names to fool all the DJs who might not normally play our records. We did a track called I Love America. And we imported it in under a different name, and the record blew up. We had everybody from Pete Tong to Harman Van Helden, everybody.
Oh, this song! I heard this. Wow, that was them.
I had enough of producing, remixing as Full Intention, because record labels, particularly the major labels, would be coming to us and say, can you do a remix just like the last one? And when someone starts telling you to do it like the last one, you can see your creativity going out the window and you'll just become a machine. And I had enough. I went to Simon Dunmore at Defected and I said, would you have a listen to some of these tunes?
I'm trying to look into that joint, the Full Intention joint there. With the, what was it, just the I Love America joint. Yeah, that's interesting right there as well too, though. Nice.
And he said, yeah, I'll offer you an album. So he offered me an album deal, but he said, not as Michael Gray, as M. Oh, okay, yeah, right, okay then, M it is. I just want the deal. If you say it's M it's going to be, and you don't argue with Simon Dunmore. I went for a year of not producing any house music to try something completely different. I produced a group called Portobello, which was a post-punk sound. And then after I'd finished that, I thought, I'll go back to a record that I had worked on a year ago, but then I'd stop. And that was a track called The Weekend.
Wow. That's it. So that's low-key inspirational because, there's, I got like a you know, I'm in the beat making. I got like a lot of songs. The songs I finished on my SoundCloud, songs that I like left on red, left unfinished because I had the idea, don't know where yet, but maybe that's an inspiration. You know, the return to some of the beats. You know, I think a couple of the songs I did release, it was like return beats as well too. So yeah, that's interesting right there. None of my house beat.
A year before that, I just put down this idea that I heard from an Oliver Cheatham record, Get Down Saturday Night.
Oh. Okay, nice.
Melodically, that is so strong. I can't believe no one's thought about this. So I got Shenna in, and I got another fantastic singer called Xavier, who'd sung on previous records with us. And I said, can you just change it to I Can't Wait for the Weekend to begin? We changed the chords, and then
nice.
I didn't know what to do with it. So I just left it, and then that's when I came back a year later after finishing Portobello, and within about a day, 2 days, everything just fell into place.
Oh, and there's another Oliver Cheatham song. You know, Tim got a lot of his songs remade as well too, like such as Make Love and same song. Hold on, is that the same song they sampled? Yep, same song they sampled too. The Get Down Saturday Night. Ironic though. That's very ironic right there. Cause what's the group? Room 5 did the Make Love. They got that from the Get Down Saturday Night, and this is where he got his from. Wow, that is some coincidence too. And you know, well, no, not I'm wrong. Cause the Low thing took 2004 for that the electronic music from Tracklib, but the Make Love was the representative of 2003 for the Tracklib electronic dance samples. So yeah, that's very ironic though. I'm doing this and nice little correlation right there. And by the way, RIP to the guy Oliver Cheatham. I mean, he actually passed away in 2013, and he passed away in the UK. So he was you know, do his thing locate. He was, you know, receiving love in the UK before he passed. Oh man, hard attack to sleep by that.
The joke of it was, I actually could wait for the weekend to begin at the time. I had twin boys who were 1 and an elder son who was 3. There was only 18 months between them. And the weekend for me, coming out of my studio, was full on. Absolutely full on. There was no partying. I actually stopped DJing for a year and a half.
Oh.
Yeah, for me, I couldn't wait for Monday to begin because I had peace and quiet in my studio and
wow.
I could concentrate.
So it's the whole way around for him. You know, he's you know, everybody hates Monday, but you know, the weekend look forward to to be free. But his weekdays is a free time for him. Will be in the studio at least.
I took it to my record label, my management at the time. They didn't have a label, I Industries, Rob and Marco. And I said, I sent the track off to them, and I didn't hear anything back. And I thought, I don't like it. And then I chased them up, and they said, yeah, fella, give us a couple of days. And I was like, we like it. They got back to me and said, we've got a deal with UMTV. They said, we're going to do 3,000 white labels, and we're going to ship it out, a lot of them to Ibiza. That summer, it was just as it was, the 12-inch with just the vocal, and that was it. They said, right, we know we've got something, we need to write some verses for radio. And these guys from Brighton came back with something that just blew us away, Jim Irvin and Sally Still. And the way they did it, I thought was so quirky and different. I remember it Friday afternoon when it came in, sitting in my office and the version coming
Hold on
a
second.
Said, oh my God, they've done
Hold on a second. I'm back. Let's keep going.
it. This is it.
Yeah, the vocals on this is lovely. I always love vocals on the house music, stuff like, especially soulful vocals like these as well too.
I got into the top 10 at number 7. We had so much competition, Eminem, Kylie, Beyonce, from a sales point of view, it did really well. It could have even been 1 or 2 if I hadn't have had to be released that week with those others.
Wow, that's some competition right there. Damn, I like how they have the dances in it. Oh yeah, I forgot they said that the local
Top Pops was quite a buzz. Just going there for the day, really, because as a kid, you grow up thinking,
I was like, who did the vocal?
Imagine being there, even as an audience member, and then suddenly you find yourself there. And it's live, which makes it a lot more nerve-wracking. I've never seen so much chaos go on the set. But I remember Kylie Minogue being on the opposite stage across there and us waiting. I remember being told to stand on this part that said X, but I was right at the back. And of course it was live, so I didn't know what it was going to look like when it came out. And then at the end, the camera goes over to me, and there's me looking really like cheesy. I don't ever look at the performance because I'm embarrassed about that bit at the end. I don't know who that producer was, but I'd like to have a word with them.
It's always funny about these like lip sync like performers with electronic. You gotta pretend to play an instrument, stuff like that. All you did was did the beat and the music and everything too. But still, it's interesting though, because I think he really didn't play the keyboard. Does it? Let me not lie. I'm not talking about blood. Did he use the keyboard? No, he does use the keyboard synthesizer. I guess trying to do is kind of odd than actually doing live. So yeah.
I wanted something that was slightly robotic. I loved one of the Daft Punk videos.
Yeah.
I think it might.
I thought, that do sound. The song do kind of reminds you of Around the World. The beat and everything. Dun, dun. That beat do kind of remind you of Around the World a little bit too.
I've been Around the World, and of course, obviously before that we had Call on Me. So everybody's mindset was in these girls dancing.
Yep. I figured that the girls dancing had correlate with that as well too. So yeah, I like it.
Pineapple Dance Studios the day before to watch them do the rehearsal, which was quite a buzz. And you just think, God, this is really happening. And you're like, you can't believe it's happening. I remember the budget. I remember it going over budget. It was £21,000, and they said, we just got to put a call in, see if we can get another 2,000 because we've gone over time. But when I look back over the video and I just think, oh my God, this is brilliant. But we didn't realise it was going to be as iconic as it is now. It kind of blew me away.
I mean, of course, because one, the women, two, is a party joint, two, it's about the thing that a lot of folks that are working or in corporate world or working 9 to 5, whatever, are looking forward to. The weekend, so it's going to be really popular. So yeah, he got a gold mine with this song for sure.
I went through a period about 2012. I was just getting fed up of having to play the record in every club around the world. Kind of people and promoters expect to play commercial records.
Him too, because the guy from Shakespeare that said he was tired of playing the record too. Wow, I guess you get like that at times.
Like that, and you're like, that's not what I do. I play new records. It's not until about 2017 I noticed people were sending me videos of really big name DJs playing it to huge festivals. I mean, 20, 30, 40,000 people. I'm like, oh my God. It's like it had become cool again. So it's interesting. I didn't think it would span so many generations. Now I'm extremely proud of it.
It's one thing about house music, it definitely will be timeless as well too, especially a good song for sure. It's definitely gonna be timeless though. So yeah, and crazy thing about, like I said, the guy from Swift just said the same thing about Lil Thing, like he got tired of playing until they like, oh, I'm gonna play it as well too. So yeah, other than that though, this was a cool backstory as well too, and found out more about, especially the irony that he sampled interpolation sampled kind of like rework a sample lyrics of Oliver Cheatham's I'm about to pronounce right Get Down Saturday Night, which also was a sample to another popular electronic house song before that, "Make Love" by Room 5. So yeah. So other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I was looking also about Oliver Cheatham. He also had a collaboration with another singer who did this song for this was song, Jocelyn Brown, who was like the singer for I think she did a singer for or I could be wrong on that one. She worked with Inner Life, who did the song "Make It Last Forever." I think it was her that did the song, or somebody else. Again, so I got the little man back here with the door, Daniel Roma. But anyway, other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. If you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Let me double check to make sure I'm right about that. Hold on. Inner Life. I'm wrong. Oh, I might be wrong. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I just want to make sure. Let me see. Make It Last Forever. And the singer, yep, Jocelyn Brown. I'm right. So other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.